I'd like to welcome everybody to Fairview, Tennessee for the night's action between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the Hickman County Bulldogs, just right down the road in Centerville, Tennessee. Kevin Anderson, Tim French calling the game tonight. Look forward to an exciting game. Both teams have been scoring and giving up some points from a defensive perspective. And, Tim, I expect this to be really a fast-paced game. Don't know if the weather, a little rain tonight, is going to slow anything down, cause any slippage on the field, fumbles, extra things that we're not aware of that's outside the norm. But this night's action is going to start with Hickman County receiving the opening kickoff. Jeffrey Perez will be the one kicking off. It looks like it's going to be an angle kick, and it is down inside the 20, 15, 14-yard line, picked up by Hickman County. The Bulldogs hit immediately after the 25-yard line. So, Tim, this game gets started, 25-yard line, first down 10 for the Bulldogs.
You asked the first question, will there be some slippage? Well, you just saw that the kick returner didn't get much footing, couldn't make a cut. Fairview had good gap coverage on their kickoff team, held them to a good kickoff return. Good job by the Fairview kickoff team.
Dearman only brings the ball back about 10 yards. Be first down 10 for the Bulldogs. Yellow Jackets come into the game 2-2 on the year, off of a bye week, having won their last two ball games. Hickman County 2-3 on the year, 3-game losing streak coming into this game. First handoff is up the middle. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. Dearman again with that carry. They're going to give him a couple. It's second down and 8.
Tyler Branch comes down from the defensive end, crashes down, gets in on the tackle. Not much movement from that Hickman County line on the first play, Kevin.
This season for Hickman County took a really crazy turn. Started out winning 42-26 and 28-27, and went to Scott Hill and 42-14, and talking to their team, it's been a total change since then. Rolling to the right side, quarterback keeps the ball. And that's Morgan Patton, brought down again after a short gain, maybe a yard on that carry as well, third down and 7.
Sam Sanborn comes up from that outside Mike position. Shuts that play down.
The Jacket defense has been on and off. I think it happens with a lot of teams this, mid-season. But the Jackets defense, they've gone a couple of quarters where they stop people. Then they'll go a couple of quarters where it's kind of a free-for-all.
It's a Jekyll Hyde mentality with that Fairview defense this season, but they've switched to a 4-man front for the most part this year too.
Rolling to the left side, toss outside is hit down low, and it is no gain, maybe a loss of 2 on the play. Hit that time by number 21, Kristen Harris Lusk.
I'll tell you, good coverage on that option play, Kevin. Everybody had a gap. You had a man on the quarterback, man on the pitch man. You actually had an additional defender out there. Very good defense by the Fairview Yellow Jackets.
Tackle for loss, 3 yards. It's going to bring up a fourth down, 10 for the Bulldogs. Good snap back. It's a high punt. Not a far punt. It hits on the Jacket side of the field, rolls back over to the Bulldog side of the field where it's going to be down, looks like at the 47-yard line, where the Jackets go on offense for the first time tonight. First down and 10. The Jackets will come out with Hunter Zimmerman at quarterback. The senior, they say, Tim, that he's healthy for this game. And speaking of being healthy, the Jackets needed the off week, talking to Coach Chris Hughes, saying that all of the injury bugs that hit them early in the season that was really seen and affected their play, especially in the Page game, first game, has been a welcome sight. Pass out to the right side to Beathard. Beathard's going to be taken down for a 2-yard loss. I believe that's going to be a running play. Looked like that was a lateral.
Yeah, it was. They're trying to get Beathard out in space, and they got out there. They got a blocker out there, but that play was well defended by Hickman County. Beathard, as you know, in open space, he's very hard to tackle, but he couldn't get much room that time.
Loss of 1, second down and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right side. Hand off Beathard. Beathard's got some room. Breaks the initial tackle. Couple of the Bulldogs bring him down. But that's going to be a pretty good gain by the Jackets. Matter of fact, it's going to be a gain of 12 and a first down. Yellow Jackets to the 35-yard line.
Key block, Mackenzie Val cleared some space out on that defensive end, and it doesn't take much for Bethard to get room. By the way, have you decided on Bethard or Bethard?
Oh, it's Jake Bethard.
Okay.
Funny story with that we'll tell later maybe. Zimmerman up the middle on a quarterback keeper. Looked like it was somewhat of an option or quarterback read there, but there wasn't much of an option to read because he was there by himself after the snap back. So Hunter Zimmerman takes the ball over the left side of the line and gets what he can get, which 4 is not a bad get what you can get type of play, that's for sure.
Good hustle by number 80, the left outside or left inside linebacker for Hickman.
In motion this time is the up man. Bethard gets the ball again. He gets across the 30-yard line down to the 29-yard line. It's going to be a gain of a couple and bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, same linebacker for Hickman County. He's proven very tough. He just stepped right up and made a solid tackle on the Yellow Jacket running back.
Caldwell kind of in the slot to the left. Handoff this time going to the left side behind Caldwell with Bethard. Bethard inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line. It's going to be another first down, Yellow Jackets.
Nice play off that left tackle. Got some space, got some movement. Cody Morgan and number 72, Josh Clifton, making some room out there.
In motion, Lusk in motion, hands off on the sweep, going to the left side, loses his footing, cuts back to the right side. Really surprised he didn't go down when he lost his footing. It kind of slid out. Kind of a dance move it looked like, but he gets his footing back and gets some positive yards. And matter of fact, he gets 6 yards on the play, 2nd down and 4. The Jackets right now, they're getting the push up front by those offensive linemen.
Those off-season agility drills helped him out on that play.
May have looked like you at dance class, Tim. I'm not sure. This time up the center of the field, right behind the tackle, or right behind the guard, I guess.
Yeah, big number 75 trying to make some room for the running back.
Ball spotted just inside the 15-yard line. 3rd down and about 3.
I'm wondering when Coach Hughes is going to go downfield with the pass.
You know, talking to Coach Hughes before the game, been a tough couple of weeks with loss of one of their former defensive coordinators. And this pass going after the right side, it's in the hands and dropped. It had a chance to go the distance that time. Caldwell just could not pull it in. A lot of pressure that time on Zimmerman. But back to that story, I was talking to Coach Hughes, and he was really close with Frank Simmons, who passed away. And so the team's wearing a decal in his honor tonight. So, the off week probably helped allow the team to get everything back in order. Jackets going for it on 4th down. 4th down and 2. A snap back is before
early.
They expected it. So Zimmerman takes the ball, and I think he's going to have the first down. This is going to be a gift first down, I believe. Nobody was moving except the center and the ball came back, and I believe it's going to be spotted for a first down. That time Hunter just took the snap, and it's like, it's mine. I think I'm going to run with it, and he did, and he gets a Yellow Jacket first down.
And we can get a first down. We're just outside the 10. I think the center got a little anxious on that play, Kevin.
Tim, this is game of the week, WC-TV, Channel 3. Excited to be doing the game with them. Pass out to the right side is almost picked 6 by Hickman County.
Number 14.
Morgan Patton, the quarterback for Hickman County, playing on the cornerback slide on the defense, read that all the way and basically dropped a touchdown.
Typically that receiver has to run back toward the quarterback on that play because he's got some linemen pulling out front to kind of clear out, and he was standing there, and he left a seam for the number 14.
Woo. Yeah, that was pretty close. So you got Sanborn, Lusk on the right side, Bethard in the backfield, Caldwell and Chase Myatt on the left side. Lusk in motion. This time handoff to him again in the jet sweep, and he's not going anywhere. The defense, Dearborn again for Hickman County, reads it, steps right up and makes the tackle.
On
There's
that
a timeout
play,
on
Kevin,
the field.
that hole, that seam is opening up much more inside against that four-man linebacker front that Hickman is throwing out there. The problem is it's slick, and he can't plant that foot and cut up because that seam's opening up early.
Officials timeout. I think they're looking at the clock. Something may have happened, malfunction, may have to run some time off. I'm not sure. They're definitely looking at the it looks like they're looking at the clock anyway. In high school football, as in all levels of football, they keep the time on the field. And something was not synced very well. But kind of heads up with what's going on with both teams coming into this game. As we mentioned, the Jackets 2-2, coming off of a bye week. They lost the first week to Page, 38-7 at Page. Then came home and lost to Creekwood 17-14 after taking a 14-0 lead. And then the Stewart County game at home was a 56-33 matchup. The Jackets won in a 3-hour and 5-minute marathon, 30-something penalties in that game. That was a joy for everyone, I'm sure, that was at that game. And then the Jackets went on the road right after that and took it to Waverly, which is a very, very tough team, and came away with a win, 34-25.
Down 19-6 at half, rallied the second half to turn it around and come back with a victory.
On the Hickman County side of the ledger, from the season perspective, we mentioned earlier they won their first two games against East Hickman and then Cheatham County, and the Scotts Hill kind of turned their season around, 42-14 game. And then the last two games have been a scoreboard marathon, 62-43 loss to Harpeth, and then they lose to the team that Fairview just beat last week. They lose to Waverly 42-31, so the Jackets in kind of the head-to-head or common opponent, the Jackets have that one up on them, plus the Jackets went to Waverly for that win. So, coming into this game, both teams, the Jackets want to keep momentum, and the Hickman County Bulldogs want to get it back.
Yeah, kind of opposites there. They started out hot and have been cooled off, and the Jackets seem to be getting better each week.
Yeah, Jackets, we also mentioned, they had so many injuries. They had 8 injured at one point. Direct snap this time back to Caldwell. Caldwell takes it across the middle inside the 5. I'm not sure if he got the the first down or not. He can get a first down inside of the 5-yard line.
Coach Hughes going to his bag of creativity. Caught the Hickman defense a little bit off guard.
Bringing in Ortiz, a bigger fullback. 4th down and 1. Big play right here. Again, they can get the first down without scoring the touchdown to give them an extra set of downs. Jackets usually come out of the huddle, snap quick, and run something. This time they do that, and they go over the left side. Caldwell just walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Number 23, Hunter Caldwell with the score. Well played that time by the coaching staff of the Yellow Jackets. Quick snap, quick hitter to the left side.
Basic power play.
Great scene.
Everybody blocks down, and let Caldwell find the gap and exploit it. Great job by that offensive line. And Caldwell, he's Caldwell. He finds the goal every time.
Lust to hold. Jeffrey Perez with a point after. Perez was also injured, and they had to kind of shift people around for the kicking spot there. So good to see him back as well. Snap back's a little slow, but the kick is up and away through the uprights, and we get a bobble from the guys in the end zone, and it's good. 7-0, the Yellow Jackets. 5:25 left here in the first quarter. So, Tim, that's exactly what the Jackets needed to do, come out and take control on offense, because they have really sputtered on offense the first few times in each of their games.
Right, and, they came out last 2 weeks ago against Waverly and sputtered a lot the first half. In the second half, they turned it on, and it's good to see that continue this week against the Hickman on their first drive.
Looking at each of the teams, the Yellow Jackets, they're 1-0 in 3A Region 6, and looking at 2A Region 5 for Hickman County, they're 0-2 in their particular district. And points on the year, adding them all up, they've given up 199 points in 5 games. That's a lot of points to be giving up. And that math, I think, works out to be about 39.9999 something.
Ooh. That's a lot of points.
Well, you can add 7 more to it. Now they're at 206. The Jackets, on the other hand, they have given up 113 points in 4 games, which is not exactly a defense that's shutting people down, but they are getting better with the healthy players out there. Fair catch. Jeffrey Perez angles it. It's fair caught outside the 30-yard line. We'll see if they spot it down on the 30 for the first down and 10, and it looks like they may do that.
I think one of the keys to the Jacket defense turning it around as the season goes on has been the play of their linebackers and the moving around of Tyler Branch. He plays everywhere on the defensive line. You'll see him at a defensive end. You'll see him come inside. And he's really been a big contributor on that defense as we've moved forward and played more like a typical Jacket defense.
2 backs in the set, split in the backfield. The quarterback takes the snap and basically looks for a place to go forward. Didn't look like he was turning around to hand it off to anybody. He was just stuttering around back there. Morgan Patton is going to pick up 3 yards on that play. Not a quarterback sneak. I'm not sure what you would call that play other than just 3 yards. 2nd down and 7.
I couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah, 3 yards. Call that a 3-yard run.
Yeah.
Staying under center. 2 backs again, split. Rolling to the right side, looking down the field. He's got a receiver open if
back.
he can get it. Pass is just a little long and almost intercepted that time by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, quarterback needs to get himself set a little bit more. He was running out of control to the right. He didn't get his feet set. He had a man open coming across the middle, and he overthrew him almost into the waiting arms of that Yellow Jacket defender.
Yeah, looking at the number there, couldn't tell. It was Tony Therese, number 25. Tony with a couple of interceptions on the year already.
I mean, when you watch this play, you can see that quarterback is out. His hips don't turn around. His shoulders aren't square.
Patton at quarterback. Split behind him on the right side is Dearman. Kind of a little screen pass to the right side. That didn't work very well. It's going to be a loss on the play of 4.
Well defended by that Jacket defense. Trying to run a little bit of misdirection and throwback. Number 56 to that Jacket defense, Daniel Conrad, all over that play.
4th down and 11. The 2nd punt of the night for Hickman County. Officials with another timeout. I don't see a flag. Maybe a sideline warning, and that's exactly what it is for the Yellow Jackets. Their first warning of the night. Oh, there was a flag. I did not see it.
That's a pretty short drop for the punter.
Yeah, we've seen a few teams this year drop back about 5 or 6 yards. I'm not sure how they get it away, but that one does go down the right side. Takes a Hickman County bounce forward.
I guess when you're a one-step punter, it's okay. Grab it, step punt.
That's going to require, and as it did then, a quick snap back to then get it away immediately. If there's anything that happens at all, you have no room for error. Ball marked down. Yellow Jackets' 2nd try on offense. First time it was a success. Went down the field for a touchdown.
Much more effective punt for the Hickman Bulldogs.
Yep, last time the Jackets took over at the 47-yard drive. This time it's at the 33-yard line on the Jacket side. Looking down the field, got a receiver open in the middle.
Oh!
Just a little outside of Chase Myatt, running on a crossing pattern.
If there's one thing that Fairview fans have grown used to over the years, that's our ability to throw a ball down the field. We have had some outstanding receivers over the years, and we just don't seem to have that breakaway receiver this year.
It's good to see Julian Franklin for Austin Peay having some success. His junior year up there playing against Vanderbilt the other day. This time fake handoff is made to Bethard, and Zimmerman just tucks it and runs forward for a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Under 3:45 left here in the first quarter of action from Fairview, Tennessee.
While we're waiting, it's good you mentioned Julian. Fairview fans had a lot of excitement over the years watching him run up and down the field.
Sure did.
I still say that Marshall County run over there was one of the most exciting runs I've ever seen in high school.
Jackets 3rd down. We'll call it 9. Shotgun formation. Receivers in the set on the right side. Going down the field. It's going to be a fight for the ball, and ball just kind of hung up that time, and it looks like Buttrey. Was that Buttrey or Sanborn knocking it down?
Sanborn. Yeah, it's number 28. Hunter didn't really step into that.
It looked like he slipped a little bit on the release.
Yeah. He didn't look like he stepped into it. That ball didn't come off his hand. I mean, he normally throws a laser beam when he's throwing the ball deep. And he lets his receivers run under it.
Back to receive the punt is Morgan Patton. Buttrey to punt the ball away. Ben Buttrey for the Jackets. Buttrey has been kicking some low line drives. It's been getting some major roll. Again, that happens. Morgan drops the ball. Tries to get outside. He gets some pretty good yardage after picking it up. Gains or goes forward for about 10 yards. It's going to be a 1st down 10 for the Bulldogs.
Good punt, effective punt.
27-yard line. Yeah, it was. He doesn't get a lot of spirals, but he gets the ball to kind of hit the. When it does get away from the punt return man, it usually takes a jacket bounce. That time, good play by Morgan Patton to get his hands on the ball to keep it from taking that jacket bounce. Everybody coming in tight on offense. In motion, Dearborn gets the ball, cuts to the inside. You know, that was a interesting play right there, kind of a jet sweep type setup, but it ends up being a toss back to number 21, Hayden Dearman.
That's like a zero gap set, and everybody just goes out, zone blocks, and the running back finds a hole, turned it up, made positive yardage. Well, maybe not.
Was a flag maybe for that illegal procedure there. I think we'll talk about it. I didn't see that his motion was bad, but I'm not the one with the hanky. They're going to step it off. Was it illegal participation that time?
I haven't seen the referees make a call.
I don't know. It's a second time tonight that the officiating crew has talked to the coaching staff. The first time it was the Yellow Jacket side of the field. This time going over to the Bulldogs. Still not sure what the call is. I don't know if it's procedure, motion. We'll find out soon after they have their little chat on the sideline. You know, really surprised they didn't pull out his cell phone and send him a text, you know. This day and age, you're like, hey, you know, we don't want to go over and talk to him. We don't take those steps or anything. Let's go ahead and just
send a text.
You know, love the commercial. Let's just send him something on Facebook or, you know, hit him up on Twitter. So it is illegal procedure against the offense.
I was trying to. It looked like he said illegal. He called the signal was legal procedure, but it looked like he said illegal formation. Got this nice little clear monitor, thanks to the Williamson County crew.
First down 15 after the 5-yard step off. Patton up under center. Again, same play. Not much happening with that one either. Hayden Dearman again runs into the up lineman for the Yellow Jackets, and nothing happening right there. Under 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets lead 7-0. Homestanding Yellow Jackets, Fairview, Tennessee.
I hope that those last two plays just have not looked good.
No, they were interesting. Similar formation. This time it's going to be a reverse. Handoff. They were, I guess, setting that up, and that's going to be another loss on the play. Loss of a few yards, going to bring up a 3rd down and about 15.
They're just not fooling that Jacket defensive line and linebackers. They're staying home, reading their keys.
They're not spreading the defense out at all. I mean, they're
No.
literally playing between the hashes with everything on offense right now.
I mean, they tried that redirection with the pulling guard, and it just did not work.
We've seen a few teams run that, that get up and have a kind of a jet sweep formation, everybody tight on the line. This is the most unique I've seen, but that time it worked well. And
that's what they're looking for, I guess. They're just tossing it to him and letting him find an opening and run to it.
Well, this time that was the quarterback, Patton, and Conrad on the tackle for the Jackets. I did not see if there was a switch at quarterback there or not. It looked like there was a toss back.
That's what it looked like to me. I think they switched positions.
They have switched.
Here's the quarterback out here playing.
Morgan Patton is out to the left side, trying to get the Jackets to jump into the neutral zone. They're going to call timeout and maybe put the ball away again. Down by 7 points. You don't want to take too big of a gamble at this stage.
Right.
So 4th down and 3. First timeout of the half by Hickman County. And we'll see if they do come out and try to go for it. It's unlikely at the 34-yard line that they'll do that on their side of the field.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Hickman County has a first down yet, do they?
They have not moved the chains as of yet. One pass across the middle that was almost intercepted.
Yeah.
Most of the plays have been between the tackles. They did have one play on their first drive, trying to run it on the edge, and was tackled behind the line of scrimmage. But you're looking at the points that they've scored this year. They've scored 158 points. So it's not like that they've been a stagnant offense in 5 games.
Well, as I'm saying, they're not fooling that Jacket defense tonight with some of that misdirection.
Averaging 31 points a game coming into tonight. Like you said, looking at about a 7-8 yard drop instead of about a 12 to 13-yard drop. Yeah, and he moves closer. Snap back is away. The Jackets stayed up tight, playing for potential fake on 4th down. Nobody back for the Jackets, and the ball rolls out to the 22-yard line. I believe they're going to set it down there for the first down, Yellow Jackets. 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Been somewhat of a lackluster first quarter. Not a lot of offense that the previous scores indicated may happen.
Yeah, and not a lot of intensity on the field. I don't know if that's due to the weather or, a lot of times coming off a bye week, you're just you feel better, but you're just a little flat emotionally.
Right. Usually we're working with the Fairview media crew, and they always do a great job for us. Like I said, Tim, it's good to be working with the WC-TV crew tonight.
Welcome them here. I always enjoy coming here Friday night. I like calling the Jackets games, and welcome the Williamson County crew this week.
Absolutely.
They do an outstanding job each week.
Low snap that time. Jackets, saved themselves a lot by picking that up and getting at least back to the line of scrimmage. Beathard's going to split out into the slot to the left side. No additional plays called, though, because that's the end of the first quarter where the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets are leading 7 against the traveling Hickman County team from Centerville that's only about 35 miles down the road. 7-0 Yellow Jackets, about ready to start the second quarter.
No first downs, Hickman County, the entire first quarter. That's quite. It's an impressive feat for that Jacket defense to come out and shut the opponent down like that.
It was, and again, you look at their 5 games that they've played, and they've again averaging 31 points a game, scored 42 against East Hickman, 28 against Cheatham, and the last 2 games in losses they've scored 43 against Harpeth and 31 against Waverly. So holding them to nothing and making them look bad on offense was a solid effort by the defense for the Jackets.
Yeah, I that week off, as you said earlier, allowed the Jackets to get healthy, allowed them to focus on some areas that they wanted to improve on, and one of them was consistency on the defense, and we've seen that through the first quarter tonight.
We 2nd down and 10 when we resume play in the second quarter here. We're right to left from the camera angle and the booth angle we have. Coach Chris Hughes leading the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets, and head coach Michael Harrison leading the Bulldogs from Hickman County. Quick pass fake out to the right side, going across the middle, and the pass is low, and it is a one-hopper trying to get it to Sanborn, and it just one-hops to him. He was open. I really expected to see a lot of wide-open offense from the Jackets tonight. Maybe we'll see it from this point forward.
That was a nice designed play. We just, we just didn't get the good pass. Because Sanborn was open. If he'd hit him in stride, that play looked like it could have gone the distance.
Low snap back again, looking down the field. Passes out to the right side. It's caught for a first down. Yellow Jackets trying to break the tackles. It's going to take 3 Bulldogs to bring him down. That's Sanborn with the catch. And the first down, Yellow Jackets.
Hunter showing some arm strength on that pass. That's the toughest pass. One of the toughest passes to make from the center of the field, that out pattern.
Ball after the 38-yard line after the 3rd down pickup for first down. 3rd down play where you got the first down, rather. Receivers split out, set to the left side of the field. Staying back in the shotgun. Oh, wow, that's good play right there on the defensive side by Hickman County, number 80, because that pass was set up in a wide receiver screen. They had set up some blocking down the field. If that is caught, that's going to be some yardage in the plus category for the Yellow Jackets.
That's 2 plays on this series. The pass in the dirt, that was wide open. If he'd hit him in stride in that play, there was no one in the middle of the field.
Yeah, Sensing right there got his paw on that one, and I'm going to tell you what, if he doesn't, that's a big play, but he almost turned that into something special for Hickman County as well. 2nd and 10, this time Beathard on the right side. He's got his speed going forward. He's on the edge. It's going to be a gain of 16 yards for a Yellow Jacket first down, but there's a flag on the field at the 43-yard line.
Oh, that's right in the area. You might get a hold.
Yep, usually a hold or a block in the back. The Jackets are walking backwards as though it is going to be against them.
I tell you, you just can't. We haven't seen speed like that to the hole since the aforementioned Julian Franklin for Fairview. It's Caldwell is very, very fast also, but he's more of a slasher type, plant the foot and go and challenge defenders. Beathard, he just takes it and goes.
Yeah, Jake has been a great addition to this Fairview football team, no doubt. This team works hard throughout the year in the system now that Coach Hughes has put together. This time, Beathard on the running back screen steps back. He's going to pick up the lost yards from the penalty back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 10 or 11, depending on the spot. But that was also a dangerous play because Hickman County was back there, and that was a threading of the needle by Zimmerman to get it to him. 3rd down 10. Jackets getting the play call from the sideline. So far, all the snaps to Hunter has been really low. Oh, you got
wide
down the
open.
Field, Lusk is wide open. He makes the catch. He's down the sideline. He's getting some pretend block.
He's in.
Protect blocking out on the side. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Yellow Jackets from the 38-yard line to the end zone. 62 yards for the touchdown toss. Hunter Zimmerman to Christian Harris Lusk.
All those passes before that were in the middle of the field, and our runs, we kind of pulled that safety up a little bit, and we snuck him outside. Nice play, nice call. Coach Hughes, once again, being very creative, getting the man open on the sidelines.
Yeah, Christian Harris, that time, I'm going to tell you, he busted on the outside edge, and he was nowhere near a defender.
No.
Great pass. He caught it and turned up the field.
He sure was. He's picking him up and putting him down. Caldwell down there just kind of making sure nobody could get over and make a tackle, but I don't think that was going to happen anyway.
Snap back is good. Kick up and away. Brings the arms in the air, and it's also good. 14-0. The Yellow Jackets with 10-12 left here in the second quarter from Fairview, Tennessee. And you'll watch here on the replay, plenty of time, gets the pass down the field. There's nobody around him, and he's just down the sideline, and you got Caldwell down there doing some protective blocking for him. Didn't have to turn around. He just slowed down and shielded the defender from getting to Lusk on that play.
That's all you have to do. And Christian did what he had to do, just picked him up and put him down in the end zone for 6. Nice play, though. Nice play, nice execution.
The Jackets have had the best of this series with Hickman County over the last, I would say, 10 years.
Yes.
It went 7 years in a row where the Jackets won, and then Hickman County couple of years in a row kind of turned the tide, and the Jackets are trying to get that back to a large streak against their next door rival.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, they play travel ball together in the summer. They know each other. This is like there's no surprises in this game each year.
That's right. A lot of families live just right across the border, extended families, moms, dads, grandparents. Pooch kick to the left side. This time is going to hit and go out of bounds, not touched. So it's going to be a flag against the Jackets. And that time, is it Mario that kicked that ball off, number 40?
I've got Blake Langford.
You got Blake Langford on that?
Number 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blake Langford.
Okay. We'll go with that.
See who he is on this sheet.
We've got a couple of different names on the sheets here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Blake because this 5'5", he looked pretty tall, though.
Yeah.
The other one is listed as 5'5".
Right. I think taller than 5'5" is the one we go with.
Blake Langford's listed as 6'4", and he looked 6'4".
Again, tight formation. Shotgun formation this time.
Oh, nice cut.
It looked like it's going to be a lot more than that, but it's going to end up being a gain of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Snap back that time to Patton.
Sanborn and Caldwell reacting, keeping that good play from becoming a great play. That was a well-executed play by Hickman that could have gone for big yardage.
So far tonight for the Bulldogs, Patton, number 14, and Hayden Dearman, number 21, have been the workhorses on offense. We haven't seen Tyler Cummings as of yet. Jackets call timeout, their first timeout of the first half. Did not like the setup or want to make some change anyway, so they call a timeout before the play is put into motion. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 when it comes back. But looking at Hickman County, their roster, they have a lot of freshmen and sophomores just like Fairview do. Both teams are young. And so as this year goes and matures, the players will mature as well.
Yeah, Hickman County, they're kind of they seem like they're a cyclic community in terms of their football team. And when Coach Rules was over there for a couple years, he kind of went through a cycle with the players and got them playing some very good ball and went deep into the playoffs. 2 years in a row. And now Mr. Harrison, this new coach, it looks like he's doing the same thing. He's building that program back up.
Yeah, for years, the Jackets and Hickman County were in the same district, and this year they're playing this game out of district.
Yeah.
And Hickman County is a 2A team now, whereas they, for a while, were a 4A team, and then went down to a 3A team when we were in the same district with them.
Right. So and they built that new school, so now there's East Hickman and Hickman County out there.
Yeah, they've split their opportunities for players in half when they built East Hickman. Again, a tight formation, snap back. Patton gets the ball, runs up the center of the field. He's going to be real close to the first down. It's going to depend whether, as they say, a left foot, right foot spot. And they're saying, let's come in and take a look at this. But they haven't spotted the ball yet, so I'm not sure how they're going to determine. As long as it's touching the chalk, I believe it's going to be a first down. And it is a first down for Hickman County. That was interesting, Tim, I have to say. I've never really seen them take a look at whether it's a first down or, they were talking about a flag. I did not see that. That's why it was interesting.
Yes.
Because I'm like, okay, how do you see if it's a first down if the ball's not on the field? Let's wave it around in the air and see if we can get one of those visual first downs. First down, 10 Bulldogs. Ball on the 45-yard line. Trying to get on the
body
out
left
edge,
and a great tackle.
Not going to happen. The Jackets bust through the backfield. And was that number 2-8?
That was
Sanborn
2-8
on the play?
Yeah, that was 2-8. And before Fairview called timeout, Sanborn was on this side of the field. And on that, I think they moved him over just a little bit for that play. I think the coaches had an idea of what was going to happen.
Yeah, there's been a few discussions tonight. It's been kind of like a debate club at times. But that tackle for loss was a very well-played individual effort there by Sanborn, busting through the line and just grabbing the feet of Morgan Patton, the quarterback. He was trying to get behind his blockers on the edge, and he just didn't make it.
No, and there were a lot of people out in front of him. Sanborn just kind of cut in behind those blockers. He shot the gap and went right for the runner, right for the quarterback, Mr. Johnson. Is that his name?
It's the illegal procedure, and it's going to be declined by the Yellow Jackets. So, I'm really not sure because I didn't see a flag on the play. It looks as though the head referee, I haven't seen a flag in his pocket. So, back to throw down the field. The pass is thrown and almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted, almost caught.
Yeah, it sure was. You had Caldwell that kind of knocked the ball away, and then for a second there, Hayden Dearman looked like he was going to get a chance to intercept it, and then it ends up hitting on the shoulder pad Tony Torres right there at the last second. Torres has played some good defense for the Jackets this year.
Yeah, he's been a ball hawk out there. He runs to the ball. I love the way he closes to the ball when it's in the air. You don't see a lot of that from a high school defensive back.
Third down, 16 for the Bulldogs. Staying in the shotgun formation, this time
inside.
Handing off to the left, trying to run a misdirection play right there, and he tripped over, I believe, his own blocker. Looked like was it the guard that was pulling to get in front of him and
yes.
Caught his feet.
And there was a gap.
He dives forward after that and gets no gain. It's fourth down and 16. Jackets this time with two back to receive the punt. Low kick hits the ground and takes a Yellow Jacket bounce. Come to the left side.
He's still running.
Lusk gets on the right side. He's on the out edge.
If
it's all about
get there. He's
one
gone.
versus the other. He cuts on the inside. being caught from behind, this time brought down, was not able to take it the distance, but it is a huge return for the Yellow Jackets from the 26-yard line. Ball will be spotted inside the 20-yard line of Hickman County.
Not
we'll
good.
See where
punt.
he picked that ball up at. He picked it up at the 20-yard line, 19-yard line.
Look at this coverage by the Hickman County punt team. They are all inside the hash marks. Not good punt coverage by Hickman County.
But he was chased down that time by Dearman. Dearman did not give up on the play, and you never know. That tackle may save points. Inside run by the Yellow Jackets by Jake Beathard.
I'll tell you what saved that. Number 66 hustling down there trying to catch him. Forced Christian to cut back in, and that gave Dearman a chance to come back up and catch him from behind.
Gain of a couple that time by number 4,
Beathard.
Jake Beathard. $7:15 and counting down here in the second quarter. A little confusion looking to the sidelines. We haven't seen the back judge give the 5-second warning yet. Snap back. The
Oh,
handoff
nice
is
move.
Faked.
He's in.
It's a quarterback read, perfectly read that time by number 8, Hunter Zimmerman, into the end zone for a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Hickman County respecting that inside power of the Jackets. Hunter runs that little play action, not play action, but fakes the ball, and then he takes off. Did you see the move he made on the edge?
Oh, yeah, that was
nice.
In-out move. Just
you can tell his knee and ankle are feeling a lot better.
The Jackets with a big lead here in the first half, 20-0 with a point after upcoming.
Hickman County's going to have to get something going.
Perez for the point after, snap back. Les sets it down. And we get the hands in the air again and the bobble of the head saying, yes, it's good. 21-0 for the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets on this misty night, as it's turned out to be. It's been raining and drizzling, and at this stage it may have stopped a little bit. But it's a cooler night than they've played all year, and the Jackets have been up to the task. Hickman County, they're going to need to do something to make a game of this, because at this point, offensively, the Jackets' defense they've just not given them anything.
One first down,
and it was on the number first down. Literally, ball was on the chalk for the exact 10 yards. Perez back in to kick this ball away. We'll see if the Jackets, since Hickman County has brought everyone up closer to the 20-yard line, if he'll step back and kick the ball away, which is what it looks like he's going to do. And so Hickman County reads that, and they step back inside the 15 now. And the kick is away down the center of the field. Bobbled a little bit. Dearman picks it up. Outside, inside. He's swarm of Yellow Jackets bring him down before the 30-yard line, around the 28-yard line, and we'll see who all gets up that time. Got 69 and
is that number 10?
69, 89.
Michael Banks.
So trying to get everybody who's in that stack here. Yeah, McNeil on the play. On the tackle, you also had Basket. Well, the Jackets had several on that tackle. First down 10 for Hickman County, 29-yard line. Going up under center this time is Patton. Dearborn again, this key player in the backfield, and the Jackets key on him, and this time they give it to number 22, Tyler Cummings. And Cummings busts through the line. He's going to get a gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3 for the Bulldogs.
offensive left side, created some space for him. Nice little in the old days, they used to call that a dive play.
Timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Their second of the half. So the Jackets with 1 timeout left and Hickman County with 2 left here in the first half. 6:22 left, and Tim, I mean, if you have to look, I mean we don't have to, but we look at this game, we enjoy calling it every week, and this is a Jacket team that has sustained offensive ability, and
the defense is just,
and that's not even been the story of the night.
No,
because the offense has not had to work real hard as far as field position is concerned, because the defense has handed them, by playing so great, very short fields to work with.
And they're keeping, Hickman County has a lot of two-way players, and when you're playing offense and you have to turn right around 3 plays to play defense, when you're playing offense and you get a sustained drive and you get some points, that kind of helps your energy level a little bit. But when you're getting nothing and turning around and having to play defense and playing against an offense that's just coming off the ball really well tonight, that's just tough. That's tough to do. That's tough to play against.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 36-yard line, coming to the right side of the line.
Whoa.
Trying to do something with it. Hand off, going back against the grain to Dearborn that time, or Dearman, and that just didn't work.
Well,
the Jackets
if
were
you
right
look at
there.
that play, the Jacket defenders were 3 yards on the Hickman County side of the line of scrimmage. You're just not going to get anything going.
Another TFL for the defense. Tackle for loss of 1. And the Jackets have so many players in on the tackles, it's hard to determine at some points who was the initial contact. This time it's going to be on the ground. The Yellow Jackets fighting for the ball. Ball tapped away, knocked up in the air. Looks like Hickman County may have fallen back on it. It's going to bring up a 4th down. So after a gain of 7 on the first play, bringing up 2nd and 3, they've gone backwards the last 2 plays. This one as a fumble, picked back up. It looked like
I watched it. Their linemen are coming off the ball, but they're not making an initial contact. Jacket linebackers are just coming through and having a heyday.
It looked like Patton was the one that fumbled the ball. The Jackets are doing their best to try to get in and block his punt.
This could go.
Beathard takes it to the left side. So. He's not going to be caught. This
Nope.
is going to be into the end zone unless there's a flag. Jake Beathard with the catch, with the run, and with the hustle into the end zone for the touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Jake Beathard picks the ball up at about the 35-yard line.
Low punt, no outside contain, one man to beat. He turns the corner. It was over. You saw that one from up here.
Yep, he caught that, had one block that was given to him, and that's all he needed to take the distance. 66 yards for the touchdown return. So the Jackets have now scored on offense and special teams. Beathard, you knew when he got parallel with the Hickman County player, it was over because his speed, we just knew from the season that he wasn't going to be caught.
No.
Kick up and away is good this time.
That was when as soon as he caught it and you looked at the field, you just knew.
28-0. Jackets total command here in the first half. And here's a replay of it right here. You see he picks the ball up.
Look, 24s, misses a tackle, and there's no one out here.
And, Hickman County, you had everybody jumbled up in the center of the field. That formation where they're trying to keep the punt from getting blocked by not spreading the line or try to even getting a good return coverage team down the field to stop the Jackets. They just basically bundled themselves up in the center of the field and made it easy for the Jackets to create a wall around them to where there's only a couple people that he had to beat.
Right. They were defending the wide side of the field, and they had no one outside. They had no contain.
Perez to kick the ball away. This is
we could have a running
been
clock
repetitive.
The second half. Kevin.
Yep, it's been repetitive, and 35-point lead, high school football. If you do not know, is what we call a continuous clock in the second half of a ball game. Picked up inside the 15-yard line, about the 10-yard line. A return of 13 yards after the 23-yard line. It'll be first down 10 again for Hickman County, who's played on their side of the field all night long.
Jackets have done an outstanding job of tackling. I don't think I can remember a missed tackle.
You know, Hickman County looks really tired at this point.
They do.
Their heads are down and they look tired, and the Jackets are on the sidelines very, very pumped up at this point, as they should be. They're ahead 28-0, 4:48 left here in the first half. Hunter Mayberry split out to the left side.
I tell you that Hickman County offensive line, they're not little. They've got some size.
They do, and this is one of the first times I've seen a receiver split wide for Hickman County tonight. Handoff again goes up the center of the field. It's going to be a very short gain again. Gain of 4, second down and 6. Actually spotting him down just across the 25-yard line, a gain of only 3. Second down and 7. But I'm not sure that last play was really one of the first times I can recall seeing a wide receiver split.
Yeah, and the quarterback looked like he had a hard time getting there to make the handoff. I mean, the running back was out wide too.
Shotgun formation. Rolling to the left side. Jackets have good penetration down the field. You have a receiver wide open.
Wow.
Not sure how that happened, but Dearman got behind the defense for a first down into the Yellow Jacket territory.
Nice
by
executed
Hickman County.
play. He came down and up the seam. The quarterback throwing to his left. That's an impressive throw.
You had 3 Jacket defenders that were trailing that time, and if the pass had been just a little bit more out front, that may have gone the distance because we've seen Dearman's speed.
Right.
First down in Jacket territory. Keeper across the center. Looked like the snap straight back, straight catch and run by the quarterback, Patton that time.
Yeah, he lost his feet out there.
Cisco with the tackle for the Jackets, along with Ortiz. Second and 8. Under 3:20 left here in the half.
Hickman County has to get something going this drive.
They need points on this drive.
They've got to keep the ball alive.
Because the Jackets get the ball first in the second half. Handoff in the backfield is going to go for another loss. It's just a jumbled mess in the backfield right there.
And that play is not working. Did you see our linebackers? We had Buttrey was back there. You had the defensive tackle, number 84. Toby Johnson was back there. That trap play is just not working. Our defense, we had an extra week to prepare, and we
have done it.
Yeah, we have prepared.
Yeah, this team has come out with a mission tonight, and they're playing with a little extra edge, and
they're playing very smart. They're playing very smart football out there tonight.
Shotgun formation, about 4 yards off the line. Patton keeps it, runs to the right side, cuts up the center. Instead of trying to get the edge, he cuts back inside. And the Jackets defense, the linebacking crew was right there to bring him down. Zeeb Green, one of the linemen, stayed right there and followed him downfield to bring up, make the tackle and bring up a 4th down and 4. And, you look at this, why not go for it on 4th down? Because previous possessions, when you've been punting the ball, you've been punting it to about this spot anyway. Shotgun formation, needing a first down here.
It's like student body right.
Big time. Fake handoff up the center. Patton keeps it. He gets the first down. Good hard run that time by Patton. Down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. That was a good run by the young man.
And good blocking by that. Good blocking by that entire right side. I think they had 6 players on this side of the ball ready to block.
Yeah, the Jackets bid a little bit on the handoff to run for the outside handoff to Dearman, and And just turning it up the field that time and churning those legs. Patton, big run, big first down for Hickman County. First down 10, 25-yard line. Same kind of play.
Getting
inside
some space.
out. He's going to have
He's
the end zone. Wow, that was a great blocking job right there by Hickman County. And as we said, they needed points on this drive, and they got them. And that is a touchdown for the Bulldogs into the end zone. A 25-yard jaunt by quarterback, number 14, Morgan Patton.
And
28-6 with a point after upcoming.
And what we've been talking about all night for that Jacket defense is how well that line was kind of holding up Hickman County's offensive line and allowing our linebackers to come in and clean up and make tackles. And in that time, Hickman County they dominated.
Hunter Mayberry with a point after, and it's good. So they have trimmed the lead from 28 down to 21. That was a drive that was
they'd had one first down.
Much needed by Hickman
County. Look at that
County.
block over here, I think that was 53 for Hickman County. Outstanding block.
You know, fullback that time, Cummings, also was down the field leading his quarterback, making that a lot easier than it had normally been all night long.
I don't know if it was the center or the right guard that came out there and made that block downfield, cleared out a linebacker.
Yeah, the last two runs that we saw from Hickman County, similar play, catch it right up the center of the field. Mm-hmm. The first one was 4th down and 4 that picked up the first down. That was a fake handoff. That one there was give it to me and let me go.
Yep.
Let me follow my guys, and he did into the end zone. 106
Snap the ball
left.
to me. You guys go hit somebody.
That's right. 106 left here in the first half. The Jackets, one timeout left. Plenty of time with the speed they have and the arm of Zimmerman to get down the field to get more points. Low kick hits the ground, picked up by the Jackets. Trying to find a seam, and there is the seam. One more man to beat. Not able to get away, but wow,
14,
what a good return right there by Jake Bethard. The last two times he's touched the ball on special teams, it's been something special to see. This time it's going to be a first down for the Jackets, close to midfield, ball at the 46-yard line. Only 54 yards left to get into the end zone, but they only need, with Jeffrey Perez's leg, they only need about 25 yards to give him a chance for the field goal. Two receivers wide, two slots. Going down the field, he's got
open.
A receiver open, catches the ball, and it's a big first down, Yellow Jackets, with the clock stopped. Sanborn breaks behind the defense, pass right on spot for the big first down, Yellow Jackets. Clock stopped while they move the chains at 51.6. Jackets already inside the 20-yard line at the 19 on the 37-yard pass play from the arm of Zimmerman to Sanborn. This time pass out to Sanborn, makes a move.
Nice move.
Zigs, zags, zigs. He's inside the 5. It's going to be another first down, Yellow Jackets. Gain of 15 this time. Clock stopped again, 37.6. The Jacket offense is clicking.
Oh,
what a move that you see right there. And then he comes in, lowers his head, gets inside the 5. What a good play right there by. That's just a great individual effort that time.
Well, you know, your athletes, your skill position players, they are supposed to make plays. And
flag on the field. It's
Sanborn
illegal.
makes more than his share.
Illegal substitution for the Jackets. It'll be a 5-yard step off. Now first down and goal from the 10.
Dadgummit. 5 yards.
That 5 yards is a big step off there. But the way they're moving the ball right now, pass into the end zone, over the head, and almost pulled in for the interception. That pass needed a little bit more oomph. And if it would have been, I believe that that'd have been a touchdown.
Yeah, need a little bit more. A little bit more up in the
Second
air.
and goal.
But you got to give credit to that defender. Was that 21? Dearman? Or
Dearman. Yeah, Dearman's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, him and number 14. And number 80.
Yeah, those three guys have definitely played a heck of a game. Rolling to the right side. Zimmerman sees some room. He's going to run for it. He's going to try to dive in, and he gets there. But there's going to be a flag. I believe this one's coming back.
Got a hold out here. Got a hold on the edge, I believe, for the Yellow Jackets.
12.8 seconds. We'll see if this is a hold. And it is a hold on the Jackets. That is the third touchdown this year that has been brought back with a hold. So now 12.8 seconds left. It's getting more and more looking like they're going to try to get the 3 points, maybe one or two more passes into the end zone. They have one timeout left. Clock stop with the penalty. Shotgun situation. Beathard rolled out to the
21.
left side. Pass down into the end zone. He's got a receiver on
He's
the
in
out
there.
pattern, and that is Lust into the end zone. Touchdown. Right in stride right there. Zimmerman is back.
Dearman was there. The pass just had too much heat. He couldn't get there to knock it down.
Well, we said the Jackets had 58 seconds left to get the 54 yards that they needed into the end zone. They used 55 seconds of that available time.
There wasn't a lot of space out there. Dearman was trailing. I thought he might get a hand on the ball, but Zimmerman's fastball is on tonight.
You know, that pass right there, you're right, that was right on the money, and only person who's going to catch that was in the black and gold uniform. Snap back is good. Kick up and away is also down the middle. 35 for the Yellow Jackets, 7 for the traveling Bulldogs from Hickman County. Yellow Jackets tonight, defensively good, offensively very good. Both sides of the ball, the Jackets have one thing in common. They're controlling the line. They're pushing forward on offense, and they're pushing the offense back on defense. So the Jackets tonight, like you said, Tim, I believe that extra time, that off week,
they
came
worked
at a perfect
on some
time
things.
for them.
It sure did.
So 35 first half points
with their
for the
defense
Jackets
tonight. I am very impressed with the way they are reading their keys, staying home, and making tackles. They're just not missing tackles. Now that touchdown, there were no missed tackle there. That was just very good blocking and a good run by the Hickman County's quarterback.
So Blake to kick the ball away.
We're alternating kickers tonight.
Yeah, Blake had the point after on the fourth touchdown.
Well, Torres.
Dearman and Patton back to kick, or receive the kick. Ball hits on the ground, picks up trying to get on the outside, and he's got the edge. One or two more Jackets to beat, and he's got something special with a few seconds left, and that's going to be the last play of the first half where the Jackets from Fairview have completely dominated. So going into halftime, Tim, the Jackets lead 35-7. We're going to turn it over to WC-TV. It's all up to the Pets.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcy, and this is Johnny at your in Williamson County Animal Center. Johnny here is a sweet little 3-month-old kitty who came to us all by his little self. He's a beautiful little white and black kitty. He is so sweet when he is in his little cubby. Boy, he sure does rub all over the front, and he just really loves to get attention. He's very playful, and he is just purring his head off. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I sure can. He has got lots of energy, which kittens will, and he liked being held, but he looks like he's ready to get down here pretty soon. His adoption fee is $25, and he has had all of his vaccinations up to this date, and he has been tested for feline AIDS and leukemia, and he was negative, of course. Oh, I see what's going on. He sees a fly. The fly's making him crazy. Anyway, so if you're looking for a playful kitten who will catch flies for you, please come and see little Johnny. Hi, everyone. This is Batman, as you can see by his big ears. He is a precious little Chihuahua mix that came to us about a week and a half ago as a stray. He is about 7 months old, and we already had him neutered and microchipped, so he is ready to find a forever home. Because he is a stray, we are not sure about how he would be with small children or cats or other dogs. So if you are considering him, I would definitely bring your children, or if you have a dog, I would bring your dog so we could have a little meet and greet. He seems very people-oriented. I actually saw him walking with a young girl yesterday, and when she went to sit on one of our benches out in the yard, he jumped right up on the bench and sat right down next to her. So I think he would make a great little companion. He'd probably be terrific for an apartment. So I would love it if you would please come and see little Batman.
I'd like to welcome everybody back for the second half action between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the Hickman County Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, 7 points coming on their last possession of the half. The Yellow Jackets, 35 points, pretty consistently scoring almost every offensive possession. The Jackets have one touchdown that came from a punt return of 66 yards from Jake Bethard. The rest of the time, Tim, it was pretty stable on the offense. Short passes, good short runs, no big plays as far as offensive touchdowns are concerned. They've moved the ball methodically down the field on multiple play drives.
Yeah, with the exception being that last
drive
54
they had to rush
seconds.
it. Yep.
Had the big play, the big pass, overcame a couple penalties.
Of course, we don't want to forget the big long pass to Lusk. That's a very, very good onside kick by Hickman County. They pushed the Yellow Jackets forward, and it's going to be, I believe it's going to be a first down for Hickman County because the Jackets, they did not stay home for the onside kick. Hickman County got the ball 10 yards, and we'll see if they touched it before the 10 yards, and I don't believe they did. I believe they got it. It's a first down 10 for Hickman County. Very well conceived play to start the second half, and the Jackets, they were caught off guard coming out of the halftime. First down 10.
Nice conceived play. They sent three big blockers down to knock the Fairview kick return team out of the way.
Going back to their money play, the play that got them two big plays, one being a 25-yard touchdown run by Patton, going right back to that play to start the second half.
And how
Gain
big
of
is
7.
55 Hickman County. That's like a biscuit. Yeah, it's a
John
couple
Michael
extra
Ward. He's eating a couple of biscuits, like me.
335.
He may have frequented the Beacon Light a couple times. But there's a lot of guys that we've seen on the line tonight, though, that we could say about that. Shotgun formation with the set to the right side in motion. Dearborn. Fake handoff to him. Quarterback Reed keeps the ball going up the center of the field, down inside the 40 to the 35-yard line for a first down for Hickman County. Hickman County 2 plays in, and they have 14 yards gained and a first down. So Hickman County has come out onside kick. The Jackets didn't get their hands on the ball, and matter of fact, didn't even have anybody close to recovering the onside kick. Hickman County now 2 plays later have a first down, but there's a flag on the field. We'll see if that's against Hickman County or not. It is not. Just a discussion, I guess. The flag was over on the close to the Fairview bench. I didn't see any signal of what the flag was for.
No, and Hickman County's come out, and they're following that same pattern of their last successful drive.
Yeah, they're setting up.
Bunch formations and running behind it.
Yep, same thing here. Bunch formation, center of the field. It's going to be a gain this time of a couple of yards. Going to give you forward progress. Looks like all the way to the 31-yard line. Gain of 4. Second down and 6. But you're right. They're just a bunch formation following the blocks.
They're just trying to outnumber the number of defenders on one side of the ball or the other, and they're letting the quarterback or running back find a seam.
The Jacket line's going to have to go low to clog it up instead of standing up. If they go low, bring the linebackers in high, be able to clog that line up right there where they're trying to outnumber you, as you say. They move the power to the left side of the line. Shotgun formation again. Patton rose to the left side. The Jackets come back there. They can't get to him, but they do the second time. Ortiz. And let's see, who is that? Who else is that for the Jackets? It's
21.
Looks like Lusk.
Sanborn is kicking himself because he thought he had him behind the line of scrimmage. He and Zeb Green both had a shot at the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage.
1 yard loss. Third down now and 7. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Jackets out of the field. Snap straight back. Falling back to throw the pass. And the pass is going to fall incomplete. The Jackets, they stayed home this time. The last time they had a little step forward, run fake, falling back into the passing pattern. It worked, and it went for the first down. This time the Jackets defense stayed home.
Great job staying home and defending that pass. And if I'm Hickman County, they're having success in that bunch formation going straight at the Jackets. Trying to go student body left, that hasn't worked tonight for them.
No, they have not been able to sustain the push on the line going left and right versus north and south. 4th down, 7. Big play right here for Hickman County. They need this one to keep themselves in the game. They got a receiver wide open down the field. That's Dearborn, and he is overthrown. He was 15 yards behind the defense, and Dearman had it, but that pass was about 5 yards too far in front of him. Incomplete. The Jackets take over on offense. Wow, that was for the Jackets, that was disaster spelled, and it ended up being disaster for the offense of Hickman County because of the pass not having enough air up underneath it to let him run to the ball.
Wow, we've talked about it for all these years. Those handful of plays that really come back to bite you.
Zimmerman in the formation. Ball snapped direct to the up man. And I believe that was Caldwell.
And I've always been impressed. What is he, a sophomore this year? Caldwell? Junior. How he makes people miss inside the tackles.
Yeah, 6'1", 187. And last year as a sophomore, he showed a lot of savvy. And right here you got Beathard on the edge. He's got the edge. He's brought down last minute.
Dearborn is 21. Is that?
It looks like Dearman brought him down. Dearman out there on the edge, bringing him down again. Dearman has saved a couple of touchdowns for Hickman County. Good hard run on the edge that time, as you see, by Beathard. He had a little bit of a seam and got there and passed the line of scrimmage for a good gain. First down, Jackets in Hickman County territory. This time passed out to Chase Myatt. Myatt zigs in, zigs out, drives his legs, gets brought down, but not until he has 8 yards on the play. And Myatt gets up with a limps off the field. Every time Chase gets healthy, seems like the next play's on the field, he gets dinged. It looks like that's going to be the case on that play right there. He was rolled over on the tackle.
Ortiz coming in.
So looking at Myatt on the sideline. Looks like it may have rolled over his ankle. This time fake going to Caldwell. Hunter keeps it up the middle on the quarterback read. Goes nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
That number 80 right there. He's been tough all night.
Yeah, that 76 and 80. 80, you've got Sensing, who was one of the captains to start the game, and Evan Pierce, another senior for Hickman County, was right there with the play as well. Clock under 7:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Jackets with a 28-point cushion, driving inside of Hickman County territory at the 37-yard line. Tall sweep out to the right side, hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle. Caldwell goes forward. He's going to have a 1st down. He's got the edge. Finally brought down. Going low, I think it's Dearman again, saving the touchdown run for the Jackets, but that time they hit Caldwell 5 yards in the backfield. He breaks the tackle, gets down the sideline, jumps over a would-be tackler, gets down there where Dearman has to save the day again for Hickman County. Wow, good run, hard run right there by Caldwell.
Very, very rarely does the first man bring down Caldwell.
They have a good 1-2 punch right now, the Jackets do, and Beathard and Caldwell. And then you throw in the mix strong-arm quarterback Zimmerman. If they get over the health issues they had, they could make some noise.
Caldwell.
On the outside, Caldwell cuts out and cuts back in, goes up the field. It's going to be another 1st down. It's going to be a 1st down and goal, it looks like, for the Yellow Jackets.
Great block, right tackle, right end.
Goes right between.
That was Ortiz out there with a great block.
Goes between the guard and tackle, follows Ortiz inside the 10 down to the, looks like the 5-yard line. 1st down goal at the 5.
Ortiz, great block on the edge.
Zimmerman, Hunter Zimmerman going up under center. I formation. Beathard dotting the I. Quick pass out to the right side. One tackle to break to get into the end zone, and he does. And that's Sanborn. Takes the pass. Hustles, bustles, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the Yellow Jackets have now moved the lead out to 34 points, 41-7. And true to form, as what we have seen on the scoreboards against Hickman County, giving up 40 points a game, the Jackets have reached that point midway through the 3rd quarter. Point after upcoming.
Going back, Hickman County came out, started the half fabulous. They got the onside kick. They were making positive yards, and then they kind of went away with what was working for them. Instead of going straight at that Jacket defense, they started trying to go wide. And then they don't convert on 4th down, and the Jackets come right down and make them pay for it.
Kick is up and away. This time it's off the side of the foot a little bit. It kind of floats up into the air and goes over the uprights and between the uprights, and it's good. Jackets now with a 35-point cushion. And, Tim, as we have said before, the 35-point cushion is a continuous clock until it is under that 35-point cushion in high school football. And we'll see if they put that clock into motion as soon as this kickoff is made and leave it running. But the Jackets with a 42-7 lead here in Fairview tonight.
Emotionally, that's tough to come back from, Kevin.
Yep.
You get the onside kick, you're moving downfield, you think you've got everything going, you're clicking, you're going to try to get a score and get back in this ball game a little bit, and you don't convert, and the other team comes right down the field and scores on you. That is an emotional dagger.
Absolutely. Great play to get the onside kick, and then on the 4th down play, had Dearman wide open running to the corner. I mean, he was heading to the pylon. If the pass is a little more air for Hickman County, I mean, you're looking at a different ball game.
Yes, sir.
Instead of 35-7 at that point, it quickly becomes 35-14.
Yeah,
and who knows, they may onside kick it again and get it back. They may have turned the table. Instead of being only a 14-point differential, I mean, you're back to, it's 35 now.
It's a ball game. You're at least emotionally invested in the game.
Jackets setting up, favoring the left side. High kick. The up man calls for a fair catch. It goes over his head and is caught that time by number 14, Morgan Patton. But interesting that the up man is the one that signaled the fair catch, not Patton, who caught the ball.
I think it was 34, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, Patton now had some room to run with the ball and couldn't because of the fair catch signal given. I'm not real sure I've seen the guy calling the fair catch not being the one on the reception of the ball.
Yeah.
Or
And there's the spot right on the marker.
Ball at the 22-yard line. The Jackets need a couple of stops here to put this game away. Clock winding down now, 5:30. Home crowd for the Jackets enjoying this game, and with all the rain, it was a decent crowd coming from Hickman County with the weather as it was tonight. In motion in a sweep formation, handoff going to Dearman. Dearman trying to get outside, gets hit down low, breaks the tackle, gets on the edge, gets the first down, and almost breaks it all the way. It's going to be a pickup. See where they mark him out of bounds. It looks like a 17-yard pickup that time by Dearman. Hayden Dearman hustles on the edge, gets hit, down low. Doesn't bring him down.
I think the Fairview defenders relaxed a little bit. They thought they had him in his second effort. Turns that corner, picks up even more yards.
Ends up being a 15-yard gain from the 22 after the 37-yard line. First down 10. Power shifts to the right side of the line. In motion again, Dearman. This time Dearman doesn't get the handoff. Up the center of the field goes Patton. Patton's going to pick up 7 yards. Second down and 3. That's working well for them, and the Jackets over the last few series on defense have not been able to stop that on a consistent basis.
Daniel Conrad comes down the line and makes a tackle for the Jackets.
And you said earlier, the only time that the last few series, Hickman County has stopped themselves by changing from that play that's working and trying to run the edge and being stopped on the edge. Trying again, zigging in the backfield, trying to find something. Gets forward for the first down. He was just picking his way. Wildcat type formation for Hickman County, and needing 3, they get 4. It's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs. Close to midfield, ball at the 48-yard line on the Bulldog side of the field.
It'll be interesting to see if they try to do that student body left play again, and they shouldn't. They're having a lot of success doing this.
First down 10. Again, power set to the right side. Jackets crash the line with their linebacker.
And 56 again, he's coming down, Daniel Conrad. Because all those other guys, they're going right down the field, grabbing a defender, and that's leaving Daniel is the only man that can slide down the line and make the tackle.
The Jackets bring Tristan Morton into the game, the sophomore, 6 foot. Coming in is looks like the 4-down lineman, or they switch. It is a 4-man front for the Jackets. Bringing 7 on the line of scrimmage. Being chased in the backfield, throws the ball after he's hit. It's going to be an interception. Ball's picked off by Lusk. Lusk has got a blocker in front. He breaks inside that blocker. He's got the sideline. It's a matter now, can he get away from a few of the defenders that were the offensive players that became the defenders? The Jacket rush that time calls that interception. Lusk picks it off, and I think if he would have just kept full speed ahead, he may have got there that time.
Yes.
In a couple of runs tonight that he stopped, he may have taken it all the way, but Lusk, it doesn't matter at this point. He picks it off, goes forward inside the 20-yard line down to the 18-yard line, where it's going to be first down 10, Yellow Jackets on the door of scoring again because of good defensive play.
And quarterback creates that cardinal rule mistake. He threw the ball to the last place he saw a receiver, and he was under pressure, and the receiver had already cleared that area. There was no one from Hickman County.
He definitely didn't have any push off of his leg, because the last time his leg was on the ground, it was going backwards. We've seen, few quarterbacks fight that. Over to the left side of the line, pass out quickly to Jake Bethard. Bethard takes it forward for a good gain. The Jackets line up with a 3-receiver set and throw a receiver screen out to the slot man. Offset I formation this time for the Jackets. Toss sweep out to the right side. Bethard cuts inside of his block. Stumbles.
56, great block on number 66 for Hickman County on the edge. Allows Bethard to cut up into that seam.
Yeah, Conrad there again, this time on offense, making the block.
Sophomore, Daniel Conrad.
when you own the line tonight for the Jackets, have been controlling. You got Clifton and Conrad's been there. Lehman Harris. Played really tough there. And then Josh Clifton and McKenzie Via tonight. He's also been out there on the edge making some room. Another sideline warning against the Yellow Jackets. And this is going to be a walk-off because that is the second warning or sideline interference by the Jackets tonight. The first half, it was a warning. This time, it results in a 5-yard walk-off, but that's going to be the last play that we have seen of the first half. Everything's going to shift to the right side of the field as we're looking at it, as the Jackets will take over in the fourth quarter.
That running clock.
With the running clock, absolutely, 42-7. As a team that's on the wrong side of that, you just have no time at all to come back when you get down by those 35 points. We appreciate, again, WC-TV here in Fairview for the game of the week tonight between Fairview and Hickman County. And as we've seen tonight, it's been all Fairview. The black and gold Yellow Jackets have dominated this game. Hickman County got something stirring for themselves a little bit at the end of the first half when they scored. They left 58 seconds on the clock, 58 seconds and change, and the Yellow Jackets needed only 55 seconds of that time to go down and score to top the score that the Hickman County Bulldogs put on the board at the end of the half. So second half has gone fast. Jackets have made one score.
Yellow
Just after
Jackets
that 35-point lead.
I mean, they're just executing tonight. They're just – the blocks are there. The running backs are running hard. Everything is just clicking for them tonight. They're playing a very solid game. You haven't seen any missed assignments. You haven't seen a broken coverage. They've just played well.
Yeah, and the Jackets tonight have been able to – a couple of guys that are still dinged up, not having to put them in the game with a really tight game. That's been good for them going forward into next week. Back to throw, looking into the end zone. Doesn't see anything to the right side. Looks back to the left side. Cuts across the middle. He's got a receiver open down into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Sanborn kind of got loose behind the DB there. DB had him pinned in the right side. He cuts back to the center of the field, slides down, making a catch, and that was one of those coverage deals for a while. But great blocking by the line that we just mentioned for the Yellow Jackets. Gave Hunter the chance to look left, right, and then finally down the seam.
Left, right, move around, keep looking.
Absolutely. He ordered a pizza, I believe. I think I saw him on his cell phone getting a pizza there right during that time. But it's going to end up being a touchdown Yellow Jackets with a score 48-7.
And it was good. His receivers kept moving, trying to find a seam. An open slot so he could get him the ball, and he finds one, fires a fastball down the field for 6.
49-7. The 7th touchdown we've seen tonight. Sanborn's been in on a couple of them, and we've seen Lusk in on a couple of them. Zimmerman himself has been in the end zone, and we've also seen Jake Bethard in. Caldwell had one earlier tonight, too.
Yes.
So the Jackets have had several people having a little bit of the flavor of the end zone tonight, getting past that big G.
Here it is. Here's the play again. He's looking down the field, fires a dart right down the middle of the field. Sanborn lays down, lays out, makes the catch.
Dearman had him really pinned over in the corner there, and when you give a quarterback that much time that has an arm like that, Sanborn came back to the center, and he saw him running back to the center. And as you saw there on the replay, slid down, made a good catch. Was not an easy catch.
And I tell you what I'm seeing tonight from Hunter Zimmerman. He's stepping into that ball a lot more. You can tell he's feeling better. His aches and pains and dings are gone. And he's just looking a lot more comfortable out there throwing the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has been a great quarterback for the Yellow Jackets the last 3 years.
Yeah, and I think earlier this year he had a little bit of a brace on his knee, didn't he, in the first couple games? And now he's out there. He just looks fresh.
And with everybody injured, the first couple of games he tried to do way too much.
Yes.
And as Coach Chris Hughes even mentioned, But we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Kevin Anderson and Tim French on the call from Fairview, Tennessee.
If you're a Fairview Yellow Jacket fan,
it's a good night for you.
It's a good night for you.
Good brisk night. Good strong kick away, picked up at the 11-yard line. Dearman gets it on the outer edge.
Uh-oh.
Now it's, can
if
he beat
Langford
the kicker?
Doesn't get him, it's over.
Gets him on the edge. He's being chased.
I should say, it looks like Banks might get him.
No, he's in. It's going to be a 90-yard return. Kickoff return for the touchdown. Hayden Dearman catches it on the left side of the field, cuts up, and then goes right, gets the outer edge of the football field, and at that point it was a matter of beating the kicker, and he did. The kicker was not able to. Blake was not able to bring him back to the center to the other players.
Right.
And Dearman, as we've seen all night long, he's got a lot of speed, and he used it that time.
Michael Banks makes
advantage.
a gallant effort, come up behind him, he just couldn't quite get there because number 21, he's got some wheels on him for Hickman County. And that outside edge on the kickoff team, they didn't stay home.
Hunter Mayberry with a point after.
Clock will still run because we're up 35.
After the score, clock stopped for the point after. Set down, kick up and away, one step, kick, up and good. 14 on the board now for the Bulldogs from Hickman County. Dearman with a 90-yard touchdown on the kickoff return. Dearman has played both sides of the ball tonight, but it did not slow him down at all right there.
He's played offense, defense. I've seen him on the kickoff team. He's obviously on the kick return team.
He's on the punt cover team because he was the one blocked earlier that Bethard had to get around to get his return for the touchdown. But the Jackets lead 49-14 here in Fairview, Tennessee. Clock at about 9:25 tonight on a Friday night. Good football weather. Even though there's a little dampness in the air, still good football weather. When we're about 30 degrees outside, wind blowing in a couple of months, we'll be saying, wow, we sure like that 60-degree night in Fairview.
That's right.
The Jackets this time have brought, as they say, their good hands team up close looking for the onside kick, not to be caught off guard again. And they did the same play, and Tyler Branch falls right on it, goes right to it, and doesn't wait for the ball. He goes right to the ball, falls on it, and the Jackets will take over. First down and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Great hands. He's got great hands. He's when Don got that ball.
He gets it from his dad.
Yep. That whole family, Hunter, Tyler's dad was the
Richard Branch, his dad.
Great player for Fairview.
Remember the backyard football that Richard and I used to play? Played a little baseball together, too, back in the day. First down 10. Jackets. Luke Raines on the field. Handoff goes to the right side, getting a big push on the right side. 5 yards forward. Good run.
Number 81.
Reed Byerly with the carry that time. Good carry. Gain of 6 yards. Second down 4 inside of Hickman County territory, where the Jackets have spent quite a bit of time tonight. The game's been played a lot on the Hickman side of the field. Also in at quarterback is Jacob Baker. He's seen some good action this year and has done well. Handoff going to the left side. Good block. Trying to get the edge. Another block on the edge, and he got a flag for holding right there. As Purvis tries to cut to the center, still running, breaking tackle after tackle, finally brought down, but it's all going to come back anyway. There's a hold at about the 47-yard line. Hands got a little far out in front of the receiver that time, and the official wasn't going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
No.
Nick Purvis, the sophomore, got the handoff and was finding hole after hole. He was going to try to keep going forward, and that holding penalty is going to negate a first down run by Purvis. Blake Sisko into the game, and Jacob Baker, as we said, in at quarterback. Purvis comes out. Jackets getting an opportunity for some of the other players to get in tonight with the nice 49-14 lead. Under 9 minutes left in this ball game from Fairview, Tennessee. I formation, Baker up under center. Looks out to the right side. Ball is deflected, but it's picked up and caught. After the deflection, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and that's number 10, Michael Banks, out to the 45 or inside the 50, down to the 45-yard line.
You better be careful if Michael Banks gets the ball. He'll make you miss.
Michael's had some good plays this year.
Absolutely.
It'll be
Works
third
hard.
down in 4. Long 3, short 4, however you want to look at it. Jackets in control of the game tonight. I formation again in the set. Second man through gets the ball. Going to have a first down at about the 41-yard line. Again, number 81 is Reed Byerly on the play. And Reed's going to have a first down for the Yellow Jackets. Reed, 5'10", sophomore.
Went out right on the 40.
Weighing it in a nice 135. I believe that was with the uniform. Not the helmet.
Not
the helmet was not on.
Uniform, but shoes are included.
Reed's showing some savvy right there at running back.
Yes, sir.
Give him his due. Baker with the handoff to Byerly. Byerly gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Baker turns around, hands right off to Byerly, and he hits the line, not able to get further than the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a second down and 10. Hickman County also getting some additional players in. Sophomore Dawson Wright runs on the field. As we see Elias running off the field. Quick toss out to the right side. Baker's got the ball again, makes the first man hold on tight. Pass down to the 35-yard line. Baker getting some work with the arm. So out to Banks. Michael Banks, number 10, to reception. I may have said Baker with reception, but Baker to Baker, Banks to Baker.
Yeah, it works.
B and B.
B to B.
B to B. A little bit of an offset I formation this time for the Jackets with a slot receiver. Fake handoff. Baker trying to get away this time, not able to do so. It's going to bring up a fourth down.
I thought he should have given it to that, was it 55 lineman that was going to run that trap?
Yeah.
Looked like there was a hole there. Give it to the, let him run.
Give it to the big guy, let him go.
That's right. Let him rumble.
Cody Morgan, Jr., I think he'd have loved to have had it.
Yes, sir.
Jackets not punting the ball here. It's going to be fourth down and 6. Clock running with, it's going to be a little under 5 minutes left when the next play is snapped. Again, we appreciate all year long the folks that's followed Yellow Jacket football. And
there you go.
County, there you go. Handoff up the middle. Dives forward for the first down on the fourth down rumble. McNeil.
Yes.
David McNeil, the sophomore, gets the handoff from the fullback spot, and he wasted no time getting into that first down territory down to the 28-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets. Jackets looking steady on this drive as well. Another toss out. Banks gets it. but the defense is right there wrapping him up. And that's
29 comes right up, makes the tackle.
Wyatt Chesser for Hickman County. No gain. Or it looks like they're going to give him a little bit of a forward progress. Gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Tim, I mean, we're going in, the Jackets tonight, going to put this one in the W column. Next few weeks, the Jackets, next week they hit the road. They go to Cheatham County, come back home and play Sycamore. Fumble on the play. Jackets get back on the ball. But they come back. Cisco gets on the ball and keeps it from being a turnover. They come back home, play Sycamore. Then they go to East Hickman. It's just down the road from Hickman County High School. And so the Jackets, they don't have to travel very far from this point forward. I believe the furthest they go away from home is Cheatham County, which is about a 30-minute, maybe 40-minute drive. Camden comes in the next to the last week on October 23rd. Hand off to the right side. Good move that time by Byerly. He makes the defender miss. Spin move down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's going to be close to the first down. It's going to be, I believe they're saying 4th down and 1. The Jackets marching the ball. That time is a great spin move. Gets inside the 20-yard line, taken down by number 26, Patrick Jones.
Reminiscent of the move Braxton Miller made in the Virginia Tech game.
4th down 1. Baker up under center. He may just take this one himself. Hands off again. Straight up the gut to the fullback. Number 69, David McNeil. Another first down for the Yellow Jackets. Good blocking for the Jackets. On the line right now, you've got Cody Morgan that we've seen. Also, Cade Rasmussen, the junior. Like Josh Cisco in there on the line too. A little bit of an offset eye again here. 1st down, 10 Yellow Jackets. Ball spotted inside the 15-yard line.
5 seconds.
Using all they can of the play clock. Handoff hits the ground.
Ball's
it's going to be a fumble this time, and I don't think the Jackets got back on this one. I think the
Hickman
red
County
and white picked this one up, and they did. It's going to be 1st down 10 for Hickman County. Hickman County getting their offense together. I don't think they expected to get the ball back on offense. It's going to be, let's see, they're going to wind the play in at about a minute here. Hickman County hurrying out to the offensive side of the ball. As Tim says, tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this game up tonight, Tim. The Jackets come out offensively very good. But the defense is what set the tone.
That's right.
I think you said early in the first half, or with a few minutes left in the first half, Hickman County had not picked up a first down. And then the first time they did get a first down, it was ball on chalk.
Right.
An exact 10-yard play to get the first down. Running to the right side, getting some room, going to try to get the outside of the Jacket defense. A good run there for a first down.
And that should wrap it up.
It's going to have to hurry up. And Hickman County is not going to use a timeout, and that will more than likely be the last play of the game tonight. So the game will end up as a 49-14 victory for the Yellow Jackets, the homestanding Fairview High School Yellow Jackets. And the Jackets will move to 3-2 on the year. Hickman County will move to 2-4. But back to our discussion, the Jacket defense came out and they absolutely dominated the offense of Hickman County tonight. Set the tempo for the game. The Jacket offense caught fire, was automatic when they hit the field. Only had to punt one time tonight. So Ben Buttrey got to save a lot of leg. So the Jackets, they have a lot of good taste after their week off going into their road trip with Cheatham County next week.
Yep.
And
Cleaned up the penalty. They cleaned up the penalties. Those
The holding
those
penalties.
costly penalties. You know, they would great plays, positive yard plays, call back. They cleaned that up. They weren't missing tackles. They weren't missing assignments. Offense was just on fire tonight. And more than anything, they played an outstanding team game, all areas, special teams,
They did.
offense, defense. Great job by that Jacket team overall. And it was good to see Lusk back. He had an outstanding game tonight.
He did. But we appreciate the opportunity to work with WC-TV for the game of the week from Fairview, Tennessee, and that'll be the final action of the night. The Yellow Jackets from Fairview win 49 against the visiting Hickman County Bulldogs 14. So
Thank
y'all
you,
have a good
Williamson
night.
County TV, for coming out.
And we'll see you guys later.